I am Dr. Parijat Ram Tripathi, consultant pediatric gastroenterologist at Ankora Hospital in Hyderabad. So I will talk about loose stools in children. So loose stools, what the term that you normally listen from the doctors is diarrhea. That they say that you are having acute diarrhea, chronic diarrhea. But normally what we know that your child is having loose stools. It can be a very benign thing or it can be something very serious also. So first thing that I need to tell is there is a wide range when we call it normal or when we call it normal. So for example, like a small baby who is 1 month, 2 months, if he or she is passing 10-12 times small amount of motion every day, that is normal for that age. But the same is not normal for a older child like 10 year, 15 year or even I will say 5-6 years old child. Then second thing comes after this is what we call as frequency of the stool. So that will vary as per the age, because in the initial 1 or 2 years the child is not toilet trained, he doesn't know how to control it, where to pass. So stool frequency will be a bit high. And initial 1 or 2 years are very dynamic because feed is changing very rapidly from liquid to semi-solids to the solid. And with introduction of food there can be some change in the consistency of the stool. So it is very difficult for a parent to decide in initial 1 or 2 years that really should they go to a doctor or should not they go to a doctor. So what I will suggest as a pediatric gastroenterologist is at least few basic things you can look at your child. If you have concern in your baby like infant or 1 or 2 years of age child, that is my child is having loose motions. So few things that you try to look at your child. Is your child active? Is your child playful? Is your child passing adequate amount of urine? Or if you feel your child is dull, along with the loose motions, your child is not active, he is not eating well. So if any of these later symptoms are there, like not eating well, there is vomiting, there is fever, any of these things are there, then you need to worry and you need to go to a doctor. As I said, in initial 6 months when baby is specifically breastfed, the stool frequency can be once in 3 or 4 days or it can be 10 to 15 times every day immediately after drinking milk. So both can be normal. If your baby is active, you can wait for some days, but if you feel that your baby is not behaving like routine days, you need to meet your doctor. Then next confusion comes at the color of the stool. Then what we think it is green color stool, this is yellow color stool, this is brown color stool, and you go to a doctor that my child is passing green color stool. So what I will tell you, don't think about color too much. What you have to look at in color is, if your child is passing black color motion, black means complete black like a tar, it is not like a light black or something. Or if your child is passing red color motion or white color motion. So any of these three colors are worrisome. Brown, green, light green, dark green is not worrisome. Then once this initial phase is gone, 6 months, 7 months, 10 months, then the children can have loose motions because of the various causes. One important cause is infections, because in India or anywhere else, it is very difficult to say that your child cannot be infected from the environment. From the bottle feeding, from unwashed utensils or from the toys, from anywhere your child can get infection. So usually it will cause a short duration of infection. You meet your pediatrician or local doctor, he will help you in that. He or she will help you in that. Then the second thing is when the loose motion is going on for very long time, like it is going for more than 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Sometimes because of the prolonged infection or damage in the intestine because of the infection, these things can prolong. At that time, it's always better that you meet the pediatrician or gastroenterologist so that he or she can advise you the right things to decrease the suffering of your child. There are, it can be an acute cause or it can be a chronic cause. Acute can be infections mostly or sometimes allergy. In chronic causes, there is a wide variety of causes which can cause loose motions in children. But it's better that to discuss with your doctor only. Again, I will say what are the red flags when you should worry. If your child is looking dehydrated, his tongue is not moist, he or she is not passing adequate urine, he or she is running fever, there is blood in the motion, or the motions are prolonging for more than 1 week, 2 weeks, or it is associated with abdominal distension or these things. So you have to meet your doctor who may help in the loose motions. But as a home remedy, what I will suggest if your child is having loose motions, start giving ORS first. As we always see in the TV ads and everywhere, start giving ORS, adequate amount of ORS. And vomiting should be controlled first, because if child is having vomiting, he or she will not be able to drink the ORS. So we need to control the vomiting, we need to give the ORS. And if stool is persisting for 1 day, 2 days or more, or child is dehydrated, go and meet your doctor. Initial 2 to 3 days, 4 days, any acute diarrhea due to infection will persist for 4 to 5 days. So be patient. Don't try any drug which should immediately stop the loose motions, because that can cause problems later. Second thing, at the time of loose motions, don't give fruit juices that we normally give. Nariyal water is still fine, but don't give fruit juices. That may increase the loose motion frequency. And any other dietary advice will change as per the age and as per the disease suspected. Don't give antibiotics by yourself all the time. More than 60 to 70% of the times in 100 children, it will be because of the virus. Don't give antibiotics all the time, otherwise it will lead to prolongation of the diarrhea. Wait for 2 to 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. If it is resolving, just wait. Thank you.